For those of you that are in a relationship with a partner, even a wife or husband, or you date, you have dated, you've been in previous relationships, do you know game when you see it? Do you know when someone is running game on you, male or female? I do. Been there, done that. You know, I'm so grateful to have lived as long as I have, and it's not just the fact that I'm in my early 60s now, that it's that much time. A lot of these lessons that I gathered was in my 30s and 40s up until this present time. So it's been a process. But I know when a woman is running game on me. I do. Give you an example. There's a person who's in need of some help. And I help a lot of people. A young lady, to be more clear. This young lady needs some help. She needs some legal help. I can't give legal help. I don't subscribe to that word legal, but I can help to some degree during that legal process. I can give you information, I can guide you, I can give you references and so forth. And since this individual knows that I have a certain skill set, they know that I have certain knowledge, and I've shared some things with them, and their eyes got big. It's not the only person, but I'm talking about this person now, just this individual. And I can tell that they're sizing me up by the way they look at me, their body language and so forth. And I don't know why people just can't be honest, but I do know. Can't you just be honest? If there's something that you did and you're going to confide in me, you got to come clean. You've got to trust and believe in someone sometimes in your life. Everyone is not out to get you. Everyone is not a snitch, as they say. Everyone is not trying to expose your life. There are some genuine people in the world, and I would hope that I'm one of those. And people that gravitate around me oftentimes is because they know that I have a certain amount of wisdom concerning some issues in life, and I try to help them as much as I possibly can. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about a lot of things, especially as it relates to the issues of life. Now, this young lady, when she's around me, when she comes around, I could tell she's a pretty young lady too, just to add that. She's looking at me out the corner of her eye and studying me like really, really hard, and kind of backing up a little bit, looking every time I give her information. And she made a statement one day. She said, I just wanted you to know that I am confiding in you. She said, I don't do that with just anybody. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. So I'm not going to go out here and try to validate myself to her. Apparently that's something that she sees already in me. But anyway, she's still studying me like there's a wall up. Like she's still trying to protect herself at the same time, which I get. But by the same token, I tell people this too. Don't try to run game on me. Don't try to come to me to get information from me to fix your problem when you don't want to participate in fixing your problem. Do you get what I'm saying? There are some people who want the key to their resolution, but they don't want to be a part of resolving their own issue. Because to resolve your own issue means that you've got to be all in. You've got to be vested in that. Because I don't want to help a criminal, okay, who's still participating in criminal behavior just because they want to get off this particular situation or this particular case. You get what I'm saying? There's things that I know about the so-called legal system that I can tell you I can share with you. There are people out there that's probably lawyers, judges. They may watch my channel. I know doctors do, most definitely. They are always giving me praise. But you've got some people out there who might even be a lawyer's assistants, if you will. And they like to slide some, how should I say, cynicism in here and try to discredit what I'm saying. But you know what? These individuals that do that, they have an agenda. And you can't stand toe to toe with me talking about legality and law. They're not the same, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't want to get off the subject. I'm really still in the ballpark. But what I'm getting at is this. Don't allow people to manipulate you for their own greed, their own benefit, and then dump you later as if you never existed. Sometimes on a similar subject, same subject, I know I may sound like I'm speaking riddles. This is just the way I do. But sometimes women will come to men and they'll make it seem as though that they're attracted to you and may be interested in you romantically. They'll do that as well to get something from you. They will. It could be money. It could be a place to live. It could be just simply paying a bill for them or something. But women do this on irregular. Yes, they do. And yes, you do. Just because you may not like, if there are women out there who may not like what I'm saying, just because you don't like what I'm saying doesn't mean that it's not true. So let's start being truthful with ourselves, okay? I can't stop you from running game. That's not all women, mind you. There are always going to be some women who are going to run the game because they are insecure. One, they have low or poor self-esteem, no real values. They grew up in a dysfunctional family / situation, and they've grown up to be dysfunctional, and that's who they are, and they won't change. They don't want to change because that's what they know best. You get what I'm saying? So I'm getting back, even though this could be men or women in the situation, but I'm talking about a certain young lady, in my case, that's wanted some help from me, but she's got me under a microscope, looking at me, wondering if I'm the real thing. And I am. I am what you get. There are some people who have been abused so much, women in this particular instance, they don't know who to trust. They don't know what man to trust. They don't know if they can trust another man because they are damaged goods. They have a lot of baggage, and they're overprotective of themselves and their feelings. So they put up this wall, this screen, this facade, trying to make you think that they're one thing or something that they're not. And that's not who they really are. And at some point in time, it leaks out. And it's the real them. So this may have seemed a bit sketchy in how I did it, but I did it just the same. So those of you who are subscribers of mine and who have followed me for a long time, I know you love me, so you already know how I am. So this was just one of those rants of mine, based on a true story, but based on some principles at the same time. And the whole gist of this video is about watching out for people who are disingenuous, who pretend to be something that they're not, and who are trying to run game on you to benefit from you. That's really it. Let me know if you know someone like this. It's strikingly funny that there are a few people out there that will actually admit that this is them. True. It does happen. There's some people, you know what, that is me. I do take advantage of people. I take advantage of men, if you're a woman, that is. And there's some men who take advantage of women, most definitely. They do it. Fellas, you do it. Life is really short. As one guy said, and many people have followed the same saying, why can't we all just get along? That's the $1,000,000 question. Why can't we? Why can't we all just be honest with one another and stop leading people on one another alone, when the conclusion is going to end up being chaos? See you next time.